A single video can either make or break a YouTuber's career. From most critical to Myron, here 6 times it came to light. Starting off with Queso, who had completely lost hope before pressing play one more time.
Because the reason I even tried it again was because that weekend, she said, why don't you give streaming another try, just upload some clips, you're funny, see what happens.
He fell victim to depression, and at some point his card even declined, forcing him into an embarrassing moment. He had previously brought a camera and all the recording gear, but when he failed to develop an audience, he would abandon his dream for what felt like forever. He would follow the advice, but this time he had a plan. See, he expected people to make fun of him for his size. He realized that if he played along, the clips would go viral on TikTok.
Chat, dude, am I that large? Oh my goodness, there's no way I'm this large. What'd you just say to me, buddy?
I said, I just hope the beam doesn't break.
Why would it break?
No? Jump, come on.
No, why would the beam break? Explain.
His strategy was simple: stream 2K content and add some comedic value to it. The whole plan went smoothly, and at some point he was streaming to 50,000 people. He would diversify his reach by streaming other contents, and just like that, he had his breakthrough. Most critical fell victim to the same as he got depressed when he couldn't place a job.
At rock bottom and I'm at the lowest point in my life, but I'm trying to be optimistic because my girlfriend broke up with me and I just couldn't find a job, still can't find a job.
Believe it or not, there was a time when his videos were not getting as much views as they are today. His first content consisted of low edited gaming videos that solely relied on humor for views.
I saw right through that camouflage, trying to blend into the floor. On a normal adversary, that probably would have worked, but I have trained myself to distinguish a floor from a human.
While he did get some success, he knew for sure that he couldn't make a living from it. His first face reveal was on Snapchat, and it also became the video that changed his life for good.
Just want to show off my slipper collection real quick, because I'm pretty fucking proud. Got some puppy slippers, reindeers, bear claws, and pigs.
This one video was made with positive feedbacks, with the majority of comments praising him for his looks. This one encounter boosted his confidence, and just like that, he would switch to making YouTube videos for good. While it only took one video to boost Most Critical's reach, it took the same to destroy Dream's entire reputation. At the peak of his career, he was getting over 30 million views, and what made it more impressive was the fact that his videos were never costly to make to begin with. This led to a consistent output, and as a result, he became the fastest growing channel on YouTube. To help with his consistent output, he would turn to cheating strategies, and with that, he gained an enormous amount of haters. The whole ordeal didn't affect him that much, as people didn't have a face to pin the blame on. Even then, the haters went to extreme lengths to find out who Dream truly was. While it's safe to say they did, no one truly wants to believe that their favorite YouTuber is a plus-size kid in his early teenage years. The top tweet stated, "Can we discuss how we catfish 20 million people into believing in some cute ripped well, it looks like this."
Hi. Feels so awkward. Talking to a camera for the first time. Hi. My name is Clay, otherwise known as Dream, online.
With all that had occurred, his actual face reveal would go terribly. While Dream's encounter can be described as harsh, it wouldn't be the only time the internet was exposed for what it truly was. Don't let your ugly wife give you an ugly life. This outdoorsy YouTuber 100% got nagged by his wife out of excellence. This whole thing is another reason I don't want to marry. Ironically, these few comments came as evidence on why Luke was quitting YouTube.
The sheer volume of fans trying to contact me, trying to take pictures with me, or just trying to come up and talk to me in public can be a bit overwhelming at times. And my wife and I, we both have real concerns about what this will do to our family if I keep growing my YouTube channel at this pace.
People would approach him and his family out in the open, asking to take videos and photos. It got to a point where people were launching entire investigations just to get to him.
He's impossible to get hold of. His comment section is disabled. He's got no emails. Like, he is really impossible. The only collaboration I've ever seen him do with anyone is with another channel called Google Foods, and that's a massive channel as well. And so we were there like, somehow this guy has got in contact with this guy. How did he do it? So we had our podcast producer was like emailing his old law firm that he used to work. Like, how can we get it? We were on our knees. We were stalking.
Even with his final video, people still found ways to capitalize from him. Take for instance the YouTube channel called The Secret, where a video titled "The Heartbreaking Tragic Life of the Outdoor Boys" was uploaded. The thumbnail itself showed that he had passed away in a car crash. While some people saw the video in a negative way, I can for sure say that the majority respected his decision. Sadly, I can't say the same for the Fresh and Fit podcast hosts. They would make a name for themselves from the outrageous debates they had with OF girls.
Earlier in the show, I asked you ladies, do you deserve a high-value man? Most of you at the table said yes. And when I asked you what you brought to the table, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all brought a bunch of bullshit.
Their whole persona portrayed the alpha male theme, which contradicted itself from one video they posted where Myron appeared too emotional over getting demonetized.
I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great, but saving you guys is better.
The only thing more pathetic than a guy who calls himself an alpha male is a guy who calls himself an alpha male and then tries to sell advice to desperate, lonely men. The entire purpose of this show is to bring women on to insult and belittle them to their face, while also preaching that men should have the right to cheat on their significant other as many times as they want.
You guys know Angie's my main girl, but we're in an open relationship, open only on my end, of course, closed on her end.
It also didn't help that the other host had been exposed for a much bigger scandal.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
The situation was handled terribly by challenging anyone who spoke out on them to a fist fight.
How about you say that shit to my fucking face and I'll beat the fuck out of you? Sign the waiver, let's put boxing gloves on, and let's do this shit.
You know what we should do?
Real talk! Sign the waiver, let's put gloves on, and spar like gentlemen. I'd be happy.
It looks like Myron should have taken a page out of Jaden's book on how to handle criticism correctly. It all began when a YouTuber named Alex Clark would unknowingly expose the face behind Jaden's animation in his YouTube vlog.
We're gonna do a face reveal. We didn't find Jaden, but we found her biggest fan. How long have you been following Jaden for?
It all came unexpected as Jaden had asked Clark to kindly blur her face out before the vlog even started. Seeing the trend he had started, he would delete the video, which even made it more suspicious. To no surprise, Jaden would then decide to make her own face reveal video.
This video has been in the back of my head for longer than it should have been, and I think it's about time I talk about it and explain why things are the way they are. If you're here just to see what I look like, I have really important things to explain. Briefly, the first few reasons I don't show myself are because I don't want people to have an opinion of my content and who I am based on what I look like. We live in a society that almost revolves around appearance. I'm fine if you don't like me or what I do, but if your only reason would be because you don't like what I look like, then what kind of argument is that? It's not a secret, I don't think very highly of myself. I don't know what else to say other than just thanks.